This November 2025 brings important news for every SASSA beneficiary in South Africa. Payment dates, increases, and collection points have just been confirmed, and you need to know exactly when and how your money will be available. But before we break down each detail, make sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. We share verified SASSA updates straight from official government sources, no rumors, no scams, only the truth that protects your grant and your peace of mind. Now, here's what's happening this month. SASSA has officially announced over 18 million grants will be paid across the country, from the Older Persons Grant to the Child Support and Disability Grants. But not everyone knows that this month's schedule starts later than usual, and there's a reason why. Stay tuned, because in a moment, we'll reveal the exact November 2025 payment calendar and how to make sure your money is safe, available, and ready when you need it. Remember, don't rush to withdraw. I'll explain why that simple mistake could cost you. But first, let's look at what changed this month. Let's start with what everyone wants to know, the official SASSA payment dates for November 2025. Older Persons Grant will be paid on Tuesday, November 4, 2025. Disability grants follow on Wednesday, November 5, 2025. Children's grants will be available from Thursday, November 6, 2025. Now, here's something most people don't realize: SASSA does not make payments on weekends or public holidays. That's why this month's disbursement starts on a Tuesday instead of the 1st or 2nd. According to SASSA, beneficiaries are urged not to rush to collection points on the first day. Your funds remain safe in your account until you decide to withdraw, whether it's a week later or even longer. This system prevents overcrowding and ensures the elderly, the disabled, and caregivers can collect with dignity and safety. Every month, more than 18 million South Africans rely on these payments, which is why accuracy and patience are crucial. If you're finding this information helpful, hit that subscribe button now and share this video with a loved one who receives a SASSA grant. Because in Scene 3, we uncover the real November increase that's giving hope to millions. This November 2025, SASSA's confirmed increases are small but meaningful, especially in a time when every rand counts. Let's break it down clearly so you know exactly what to expect. The Older Persons Grant has increased from R2,310 to R2,320. For pensioners aged 75 and above, it's gone from R2,330 to R2,340. The War Veterans Grant also stands at R2,340. The Disability Grant and Care Dependency Grant are now both R2,320. The Foster Care Grant has risen to R1,250. The Child Support Grant now pays R560, and if you receive the top-up, that adds another R260. Lastly, the SRD Grant remains steady at R370. Now, while these increases may seem modest, they represent government's ongoing effort to cushion vulnerable citizens against rising living costs. SASSA has emphasized that these grants are a lifeline, not just numbers. They mean food on the table, medication, transport, and survival for millions of South African families. But here's something crucial: these payments can only truly help if they reach the right hands safely. Stay tuned for Scene 4, where we'll uncover how SASSA protects your grant from fraud and scams. In a world where scams are becoming more advanced every day, SASSA continues to warn beneficiaries: if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Over recent months, fake messages and social media posts have circulated, claiming that double payments or bonus increases will be made. SASSA has confirmed these messages are completely false. All real updates are shared only through official SASSA platforms, their website, verified Facebook page, and government media statements. To fight fraud, SASSA is strengthening biometric verification. That means your fingerprints and personal ID details are used to confirm your identity. This protects pensioners, persons with disabilities, and parents collecting child grants from impersonation or unauthorized withdrawals. They've also partnered with the South African Police Service, SAPS, and financial institutions to trace, investigate, and shut down fraudulent payment schemes. If you ever receive suspicious messages asking for your ID number, PIN, or SASSA card details, report it immediately to the nearest SASSA office or call the official SASSA helpline. Coming up in Scene 5, we'll reveal how to safely collect your grant without risking your money or personal information. And don't forget, subscribe so you never miss a verified update. Now that you know the payment dates and increases, let's talk about what matters most: how to collect your SASSA grant safely and conveniently. SASSA gives you two main options for collection. First, you can choose to have your grant paid directly into your bank account. This is the safest and most convenient way. Once the money reflects, it stays in your account until you need it. You can withdraw it anytime, even days later. Second, for those who prefer physical collection, you can visit official SASSA pay points, including ATMs and major retailers like Shoprite, Checkers, Boxer, and Pick n Pay. These outlets have partnered with SASSA to ensure secure, easy access. Here's an important reminder: never share your PIN or card details with anyone, not even a store worker or person claiming to help you. Always cover your keypad while entering your PIN. If your card is lost or stolen, report it immediately to SASSA or the Postbank hotline to block unauthorized withdrawals. Coming up next, in Scene 6, we'll uncover the biggest mistakes people make during collection and how to avoid them. So stay tuned, and don't forget to subscribe and share this video to help others stay safe. Every month, thousands of South Africans rush to collect their SASSA grants the very moment they become available. But here's the truth: that rush often causes unnecessary stress, long queues, and even safety risks. Let's talk about the biggest mistakes people make and how you can avoid them. Mistake number 1: withdrawing too early. Many think their money might disappear if not collected immediately. But SASSA assures that your funds stay safe in your account until you decide to withdraw, whether it's the same week or 2 weeks later. Mistake number 2: sharing personal details. Scammers often pretend to be SASSA officials or bank staff. Remember, SASSA will never ask for your PIN, ID, or OTP over the phone or SMS. Mistake number 3: not checking the card balance before spending. Always confirm your balance at an ATM or on your phone to ensure the correct amount was paid. Lastly, don't forget to keep your receipts. They're proof in case of any issue or dispute. Coming up next, in Scene 7, we'll explore how SASSA's biometric verification system protects your grant and what every beneficiary should know about it. Hit subscribe to stay informed. Knowledge protects your money. One of the strongest shields SASSA has introduced to protect beneficiaries is biometric verification, a system that uses your unique fingerprints and identity details to confirm that the right person receives the right grant. Here's how it works: when you register or re-verify your details, SASSA captures your biometric data, your fingerprints, and sometimes your photo. This information links directly to your SASSA card and grant profile. So, if anyone tries to withdraw your funds without authorization, the system flags it instantly. This technology has stopped hundreds of fake claims and impersonation attempts across South Africa. It ensures that no one can collect your grant on your behalf, unless they are a verified proxy registered through SASSA's official process. SASSA is also rolling out biometric updates at various pay points and local offices, making the system more accessible for rural communities. For elderly beneficiaries, it adds peace of mind, knowing their pension is safe, even if they lose their card. In Scene 8, we'll talk about how beneficiaries can update or verify their details, and why that small step can prevent payment delays or account freezes. Before we continue, please subscribe and share, help others stay protected. One of the biggest reasons some beneficiaries experience payment delays or account holds is outdated personal information. That's why SASSA continues to emphasize, always keep your details up to date. If you've changed your address, bank account, or contact number, you need to update your records at the nearest SASSA office or through official channels. This ensures your grant isn't sent to an inactive account or wrong branch. SASSA also encourages beneficiaries to review their banking details regularly. Your name must match your ID exactly. If it doesn't, payments may bounce or get delayed. Updating details also helps SASSA fight fraud. It verifies that your account belongs to you and not someone else using your identity. For those unable to travel, some local offices allow family members or caregivers to help, but only with official permission and identification. Don't wait until your payment fails, take proactive steps now. In Scene 9, we'll break down where to collect your grant, including retail stores, ATMs, and banks, plus a few safety tips most people overlook. And remember, subscribe and share this video. Someone you know might need this information more than you think. When it comes to collecting your SASSA grant, knowing your options can make all the difference between a stressful day and a smooth one. You can collect your payment in 3 main ways. 1. Through your bank account, which remains the most secure and convenient method. 2. From ATMs nationwide, using your SASSA card. 3. At approved retail stores like Pick n Pay, Shoprite, Checkers, and Boxer, all part of SASSA's official payment partners. Each option is designed to make access easier for beneficiaries across South Africa. But here's what many people forget: safety first. Always collect your money during the day, avoid isolated ATMs, and be careful with the help from strangers. Criminals often wait near payment points, pretending to assist. Keep your card and cash out of sight, and if you feel unsafe, ask a security guard or store staff for assistance. Also, check your balance before leaving. Mistakes can happen, and you should always know exactly what was withdrawn. Coming up next, in Scene 10, we'll talk about what to do if your payment doesn't arrive on time and how to solve it quickly. Sometimes, beneficiaries panic when their SASSA grant doesn't reflect immediately. But before you worry, here's what you should know: a late payment doesn't always mean a problem. SASSA payments are processed in stages. If your money hasn't appeared on the exact date, it could simply be a banking delay or system update. Always wait 24 to 48 hours before taking further action. If after 2 days there's still no payment, you can check your SASSA status online or at your nearest office. Visit your bank branch to confirm if funds are pending. Call the SASSA helpline or reach out via their verified Facebook page for real-time updates. Avoid responding to random messages promising to release your grant faster. These are scams. Only trust official SASSA communications. If you've recently changed your banking details, the delay may be due to verification, a process that ensures your funds go to the correct account. Remember, patience and verification protect your money. In Scene 11, we'll explore how SASSA's system supports pensioners, parents, and people with disabilities, and why every payment represents more than just a transaction. And don't forget, subscribe and share this helpful guide. Behind every SASSA payment, there's a story: a grandmother putting food on the table, a father caring for a disabled child, a young mother buying school uniforms. These grants aren't just numbers, they are lifelines for millions of South Africans. Over 18 million beneficiaries depend on these monthly payments, from the older person's grant that supports pensioners, to the child support grant that helps parents provide for their children, to the disability grant that offers stability and dignity to those who can't work. These funds circulate through the economy, supporting local shops, healthcare, and transport. When SASSA pays, communities move forward. That's why it's so important to stay informed, avoid scams, and collect safely. Even a small increase, like the R10 rise in November 2025, means something real: an extra loaf of bread, a taxi fare, or medicine for a loved one. So when you hear SASSA payment date, remember, it's not just about money. It's about people, families, and hope. Coming up in our final scene, we'll share the key reminders every beneficiary should know before collecting this November. As we close this important update on SASSA's November 2025 payment dates, increases, and collection points, remember this: knowledge is your best protection. SASSA will never send private messages asking for your PIN, ID number, or bank details. Only trust official sources like the SASSA website, Facebook page, or verified government announcements. If anyone promises double payments, bonuses, or special collections, it's a scam. Report it immediately. For November 2025, here's your quick summary. Older Persons Grant, November 4th. Disability Grant, November 5th. Children's Grants, November 6th. Funds will remain in your account, so there's no need to rush or queue early. You can collect safely at ATMs, banks, or trusted retailers like Shoprite, Pick n Pay, Checkers, and Boxer. These grants keep South African families strong. Through every storm, SASSA continues to stand by the people. Before you go, make sure to subscribe, like, and share this video so others don't fall for misinformation or scams. Stay informed. Stay safe. Stay empowered. Till next time, bye.